Yep, this way.
Yes, a simple
There we
task.
go. Oh, more of them. How quaint.
Now I want
My blade will cut you down to size.
Tempest, give us victory.
I don't think one of them will be a big problem. Actually, I might not put myself right right there, seeing how I'm the most least defended. Can you guys move out the way?
yes. Done.
Come on, it's undignified. Just. I was almost killed by Svart.
Now, of course.
I think I'm gonna be cheeky and rest right here in the enemy camp.
Where to now?
Where to, you ask? Just stay where you're at so I can heal you. And let's save
Of course.
a couple of heals for later.
We're all
Another one.
whatever. What now I wonder. A simple task.
Man,
My blade will cut you down
It's a lot of them.
to size.
Yes, as you wish.
Where to now?
you two, take that one. You two, take
My
that one.
blade will cut you down to size.
And then you move on to that one.
Time for a bit of a rough and tumble.
Time for a bit of a rough and tumble.
What now I wonder.
My blade will cut
I'm not even entirely sure what that accent is supposed to be. And again, I'm not very good with accents in general. One fun accent is, of course, the Scottish one. One of the DMs in my playgroup likes to do a Scottish accent for the dwarves, which is very common, I find. I find it gets a bit tiresome. Oh, that's a big cave. I guess we're going there later. Right now, though, gonna see what else we can find. Couple of swars up there. They almost look like they're guarding something. Maybe that's for if you come from the north. Let's have a little walk around, see what we can find up here. It's a bit of space to explore. And what's a good Scottish accent? What's his name? James Doohan as Chief Engineer Scott in the original Star Trek series, also known as Scotty. Another famous meme quote, the "Beam me up, Scotty." That is actually never said. Not exactly in those words, at least. There's not a single line in the original series or the movies where Kirk says, "Beam me up, Scotty." I don't think he even says, "Beam us up, Scotty." The most usual phrasing is X to beam up, where X is the number of people to be transported. Very good. In the animated series, there is a instance where Spock says, "Beam us up, Scotty." I know that because I recently saw that episode. I believe it was the
Time for a bit of a rough and
was it the time travel one where Spock goes into his own past? Maybe. That's a pretty good episode, actually, which I don't think that many people have seen the animated series. Not as many as the people have seen the original series, at least. But there's an episode of the animated series where
What do you want?
they go to the... what's it called? The Guardian of History? Of Memory? Something like that. The thing from
Where to now?
City on the Edge of Tomorrow. That's like a talking
Yes.
stone archway with a shine in it that sends you into the past. They used that for some sort of historic observation,
Where to now?
and what ends up happening is the people on that journey is Kirk, Scott, and some one-off character.
Yep,
And when they come back,
I've done had enough.
no one who was left in the modern time remembers Spock. Like, McCoy is like, "Who's that, Jim?" And Kirk is like, "Well, you know Mr. Spock." "I'm afraid I don't, Jim." And there's another first officer, an Andorian named Thalen. The Andorians are the people with the white hair and blue skin and antennas, like the ones in what's that episode called? Journey to Babel? Babel? The one with Spock's dad, Sarek, where he shows up for the first time. The first officer on the Enterprise in that timeline is one of those guys. The explanation is basically that there was a stable time loop where Spock went into the past and saved himself from dying on Vulcan as a child during whatever it's called, a Vulcan tradition where the where they go into the desert to test their ability to survive, and it's like an old Vulcan tradition that they remain in spite of their logic-centered culture, because on some level they feel like or think that they still need to not be too meek. They need to be at least aware of the dangers posed by the world, and they need to be able to face them, something like that. And basically Spock remembers being saved by a cousin named Salek, I believe. I want to remember. Only it turns out that he was actually that cousin. And it's like, when Spock says that, Kirk is like, "Did this Salem person look anything like how you look right now?" And Spock is like, maybe he did. Turns out that, yeah. Is this different? Nexlet xvart. Huh. Okay, we have a decent mapping of this. We ought to go there.
Where to now?
Actually, let's just go there immediately and deal with the rest of the xvarts later. Turns out that Spock went back in time and saved himself. It's a good episode. I forgot the name. It was a lady who was like a producer on the animated series, who directed the episode, and who was also a fan of the original series, and like supposedly when she signed on to produce the animated oh, not there, down here. Come on. When she signed on to produce the animated series, she was like, I want to direct one episode. Maybe she wasn't a producer, maybe she was like a coordinator of some sort. Star Trek animated series is quite interesting in that Gene Roddenberry, he considers it to be as much Star Trek as the original series. Come on.
Line if you want. Yes, don't.
Oh shit, it's a bear.
Task. Our quest
You
if
two
want.
need to move out the way right now.
Another victim in our
And so she was killed by a bear. Let me see, is the autosave? No.
Yes. Of course. We're all what is it? Time for a bit of the roof
No, but Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek, considers the animated series to be the actual continuation, like not a side thing, but the proper continuation of the original series, which leads many to consider the animated series. Oh. Many consider the animated series to be. How much can you carry? You can carry a lot. So, what is this? Potion of fire resistance, huh? You grab that as well. And, Kevin, you can go and take whatever that last thing was. Cave bear. Gave a decent amount of experience. Oh.
If Tempus wills it.
What do you want?
Like, the Enterprise originally had a 5-year mission, as you might recall from the intro. Starship Enterprise, her 5-year mission, Kirk says.
Done and done.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
The generally it's considered that each season is 1 year of the mission. Oh, they've restocked the xvarts. I was gonna check out this area and see if maybe I could get down here. I don't much want to fight these xvarts. I don't much enjoy fighting these swords. Let's see, up here, there you go. No, so basically the way I understand it at least is that each season of the original series, each of the 3 seasons is 1 year of the 5-year mission. And then there's the animated series, which had it's pretty short. It's only 18 episodes of 20 minutes each. Oh, hi. Vorda. Gonna quick save and then I'm gonna talk to you. Well, looky here. I find a bunch of adventures I don't think I've ever seen. Though from the looks of it, you don't seem to be that well equipped. Well, you're in a good luck. I can solve all of your problems. I have a huge collections of potions and scrolls, all for a cheap price. Right now I can give you a potion of extra healing for 25 golds. A scroll of protection from petrification for 25, or Sorry, but we're not really needing to stock up right now. Don't know what you're missing. That is fine by me. Even if I wanted something like that, I don't really trust a character like that. Oh well. So yeah, the animated series is really short. The animation quality is really bad by today's standard. Not that bad by the standard of the time, though certainly not the prettiest show. Well, I can't say that I've watched a lot of animated shows from the 70s, but I don't feel like there were certainly animated movies that were made better, a lot better. I guess TV shows and movies always have like there's a difference in production quality, which you can certainly see in Star Trek. Like I haven't seen all the Star Trek movies. I've seen 3. I intend to see The Voyage Home pretty soon, actually. But the movies certainly have a different look to them than the original series, at the very least. I haven't seen that much of Next Generation, which I also want to see. Because, you know, I felt I wasn't nerdy enough just being way into D&D and video games and all that bullshit. I need to watch Star Trek as well to become a complete nerd. I'm joking, but no joke without a little kernel of truth. I feel like Star Trek is a very important part of history and culture of science fiction and fantasy fiction as well. I think science fiction is, at least in part, a companion to the fantasy genre. Like, even the hardest of science fiction still pushes the limits for what can be believed. Like, just think about the Vulcans in Star Trek. They are space elves. There's no ifs and buts, they're elves in space. They have the pointy ears, they have they have a long life, and they have a culture that is very, even while alien to us, is very graceful and serene. They, even with the logic business, they have a lot of art. Like in Search for Spock, you see this whole spiritualism. You even see that in Amok Time, the first episode of the second season of the original series, where Spock goes through his Ponfar. Is it Ponfar or is it Confar? I forget. Whatever. The horny times for Vulcans. Which is a good episode as well, in that it explores Spock from a different angle than we usually see him. Like, Spock is a very popular character, and not without reason. But I personally feel... Oh. Is that a scroll? That is another shield scroll. And this is a problem that I have put myself in. Fuck off, xvarts. I didn't realize she would. Fuck, 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 fuck. Can she even hide in shadows right now? Okay, this might actually fuck up my day a bit. Come on, come on. Tense gameplay. Maybe this is what I should have been doing all along to make this series even remotely interesting. Just run. Run like a big brave hero. No, 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 no. Or, you know, don't. You don't have to attack. You don't have to attack either. Zigzag, how you like it? Ha! Gotcha. Okay, okay. I see. Ooh, no, 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 no.
What you want? I've done. I feel so cold. I feel so cold.
I don't think she's making it out of this, boys.
Another victim in our hopeless crusade.
Let's see where I put the last quick save. Well, that's just
I've done had enough of
just
this.
before it. I would like that shield scroll though. So what if we do? No, 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 no.
Yes, a simple task.
Get your assholes over here.
I've done had enough of this.
Aim1. Aim1, please.
What now? A simple task.
They're calm as well as I can.
We're all doomed.
Whatever they need.
Just... Jesus.
Thy temper shield.
Can we... Okay.
Our quest is vain.
If tempers raise
Yes? What do you want?
We're
Let's
all
see.
doomed.
Yeah, I know. Don't do that. Do this. Wait, did I?
now, thy Baldur mighty blade.
What now?
They wish my no less.
Oh,
Bother me.
hi.
Why?
No more mistakes. We can afford no more losses.
Ah,
This way.
fuck. Enough swords is a problem. Like, it's easy to joke about these enemies being useless, similar to kobolds, but put enough of them in the same place. And gosh darn it, they're a hard nut to crack. Okay. Let's
Of course.
go and try and crack that
Thy
nut.
temper shield, thy Valkor's mighty blade.
Yes?
Whatever they need.
We're all doomed. Whatever.
your command?
You.
What now, I wonder?
Hello?
Where to now?
Okay, back off, back off.
Yes.
By tempest. I've done had enough.
Come on. Okay, you kill that one.
A bit of a rough and tumble. Where to now?
No, 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 no. Fuck. Keys to... God damn it, Kevin.
Yes. A simple
Don't chase.
By if tempest will. What you want? I've done had enough of this. What is your command?
What now, I wonder?
Hello?
Key
By tempest shield. Yep.
is to not
I care not.
have too many of them at once, and making sure they have to deal with as many of us as possible. Give them the Scorcher.
Yes. What now, I wonder?
Hello?
Where to now? Yes.
Okay,
Done.
that I would call a successful
I've done had enough of this.
exchange. It's like chess. You regain material. You come out with more than you had. Or rather, you come out with more than your opponent on the other side. No? Aren't you carrying those?
By
What if you go and
tempest
pick
is a
up...
fine day to die.
Fucking line. So now you... Okay, fine.
A simple task.
As much as I would like that shield scroll, I think I'm just gonna hightail it out of here now.
What is your command? Tempest, give us victory!
Yes. A simple task. What now, I wonder? Done. Done.
Oh,
What you want? I'm gone.
could it be? Well, it's
Yep.
something.
I'm gone.
Our quest is what is the point? Where to? A simple task.
Now let's get out of here. Well, no half-ogre bandit leader in this place either. Oh, well. Another time then. I think we'll be heading to Nashkelness next time, then Oldcaster, then see if we can find something north of here. If not, I don't know, I guess we'll have to go to this farm and try and deal with those monster bugs things.